in my talks, when I started off, I quote bands, and I ask people to guess which band said this. And like the first band that I quote, I say, the quote is, when we wrote our songs, we literally wrote magic spells into our music, so that when you heard our song on the radio, you would have to go buy our album or buy our tape or buy our merchandise or come to our shows. And when you heard us play at a show, you would have to buy our merchandise or go out and buy our album, because we literally wrote magic spells into our music. And then I ask, who said that? And people guess Kiss, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, whatever satanic band they can guess, they can think of. And then when no one gets it right after about 20 guesses, I tell them it was the Beach Boys.
Oh.
And it always shocks everybody. There was a woman that hired a witch for $75,000 to put a spell on her husband so he'd be more famous than he ever was. And people are so surprised to hear that a man's wife would do that. And so after everybody fails on that one, it was Yoko Ono who did it to John Lennon. The first one I got from watching a video, and it was different bands talking about what they've done. So I got to hear the Beach Boys admit that themselves. The second one from Yoko Ono is in a book about John Lennon's life. And in that book, it says that Yoko Ono paid $75,000 so that John would be more famous than he ever was. You know, and after he was murdered, he then became more famous than he was in the Beatles.
Yeah. And he was against God and against Christianity.
Right. And, you know, and their most famous song, or his most famous song, is Imagine. And everybody loves that song, and it's a song about communism.
Yeah. Exactly. Imagine there's no heaven and all of those stuff.
Right.